To the wild card, how's the camp been?
Camp's gone pretty well. Training mitts, workout's been real good. Sparring's been off a little bit, and then finally they came together finally yesterday, and I'm really happy about his last two workouts. He's peaking at the right time. He looks great right now.
Who has pushed him the most sparring-wise for this preparation?
Medusa from Canada. He pushed him mostly. He's the one that we've gone more rounds with, and he's the best sparring partner at this point, style-wise.
At 37 years old, is he still the same Manny to you, or has there been little bit of a slowdown where you can kind of tell that age is becoming a factor?
Well, I think what showed that maybe is the long layoff. So the 11 months off, and then the comeback. The comeback was a lot harder this time than it's been ever before in his life. And he said, he told me he's just getting a little older, and it took a little more time to get to where we want to be. And finally we're there, and I'm really happy about that. Again, the last 2 days have been great. And leading up to that, we had some great days along the way too, in the mitts and so forth. But sparring, not so good. But yesterday he was finally himself, and I was really happy about yesterday's workout. I think he turned the corner now, and he's ready. He's ready for the fight.
Do you see any intensity in him at this point?
Manny's always a very intense trainer. He works out. He trains to win. He trains to go 12 hard rounds. And we're talking a little bit about knockout, and he's not going against it so much this time because, he's not telling me he doesn't want to hurt anybody and let them go the distance and so forth. So I think he's looking for a knockout in this one, but we'll see.
And Frankie Gomez used to be sparring partners for Pacquiao. Are they sparring with him this time, and who else do you have sparring with Pacquiao?
No, we just have Medusa, and we have Lionel Rose. Been the main sparring partners. I didn't want to. When we got to America, I had Frankie and them available, but I didn't want too many changes because those two guys work. They're more like our opponent than Frankie or Juan. So sparring's been pretty consistent with those two guys.
In the past, you would want Manny to come a good maybe 5-6 weeks and train here in America. But the last couple fights, he's trained a lot in the Philippines and then come back here. Is that like an agreement you guys came to terms to?
No, it just worked out that way. And the thing is, we got here plenty time to get him ready for the fight. And again, the sparring issue, it wasn't really going that well in the Philippines or here. And then yesterday finally he showed me what I wanted to see. And now I think he's on the right course, and he's comfortable with all the moves we're making and the small adjustments that we're making for this fight.
Is there concern that this kind of late in a camp that you're just barely kind of seeing what you want to see as far as sparring?
Fighters usually peak very close to the fight and so forth. So I think it's a perfect time right now because we haven't overdone it, and the thing is I don't have to push him real hard to get him to do it again because I know I'll see that every time from this point on. And we only have 2 more days of sparring, so we got 4 rounds both days. Then we're done.
Freddie, how do you see this third fight? Is it going to be the most interesting of the 3? A lot of people think that that's the case just because of the changes, but do you expect anything different than what we've seen the first 2 times?
Well, he's Teddy, a new trainer and so forth. He's going to try some new things. We've made some adjustments and for him, and I'm hoping it's a much better fight, and I hope the fight ends by knockout, and that would be a great change for the first 2 fights. The first 2 fights were good fights. They have 24. They have good hard rounds together. I thought Manny won both fights, but that's in the history books, and there's nothing we can do about that.